say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Get us underway. That was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. And it's Van Vliet in at point guard. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Wallace. He's guarded closely. Up top, Hartenstein. Wallace outside. The 6-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass. And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Pass to Wallace. It's rebounded by Houston. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Wallace's shot is good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Allie, thank you. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Wallace. Outside, Williams. Dort, a screen on Smith. Here's Williams. And that one's good.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Dort. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Brooks against Dort. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Şengün. Wallace with it. Green picks him up. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Back to Green. They swipe it. Here's Williams. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's take a look at the best rebounding point guards over the last 10 games. Second is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
Here's Green. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. Şengün, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. And finally, that one's good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Green. Watched by Wallace. To halt the run. And it's Green missing. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Williams in the post. Brooks defending. Door to screen on Van Vliet. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Eason, the pass to Green. 1:41 left in the opening quarter. Thompson, no good. On offense, here are the Thunder. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Joe. He had 9 points in his last time out. Wiggins looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 12. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Now here's Wiggins. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They've shown so much energy right from the start. particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. That's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
The first one falls.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Şengün checked in for the Rockets. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And both free throws good for Green.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Caruso. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
And here's Joe. No made baskets yet. Williams a screen on Thompson. From the arc. The shot, no good. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 15. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. We've got Aaron Wiggins. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Kenrich Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3. Pass to Shepherd. Clock at 4. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Thompson taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
The athletic ability of Amen Thompson is easily seen. The way he runs, he's fluid, and how physical he can get. Boy, that combination is potent.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Shepherd, still without a bucket. It's Thompson, high post. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Thunder leading by 15. Right side Joe. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Fred VanVleet comes in for Shepherd. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Caruso. And so he hits both. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
And as the leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year. Second, Houston.
They're having success because they're sending multiple guys to the offensive glass. Hard to block out everyone.
VanVleet outside. Pass to Whitmore. To the inside. 6 on. Oh, nice!
Oh, big finish! That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Now here's Joe. Now Hartenstein. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Wiggins. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Eason's checked in for Houston.
One shot.
Wiggins no good on that one. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Wiggins with a screen on VanVleet. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his third before the half.
Houston making some changes. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason, and Jalen Green subbed in for Thompson. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Joe. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Rockets trail by 17. Outside, Green. Brooks, the pass to Smith. Now here's Green. Defense right on him. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And that comes off the assist by Green. Van Vliet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now here's Wallace. Green covering. Pass to Williams. Here's Wallace. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Now Wallace. The three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Green in the post. Watched by Wallace. No one covering. Van Vliet's got 6 points.
Backing up that last three with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Thunder leading by 11. We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 3. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Houston.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Van Vliet. Smith outside. And here's Van Vliet. Now here's Brooks. Outside, Green. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. Brooks against Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Williams. 56 seconds left in the second period. Inside, Şengün with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Van Vliet. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Hartenstein. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Şengün. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And Houston making a change here. Landale's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one falls for Hartenstein.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Pass to Landale. Brooks with it. Back to Landale. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. Houston shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Houston.
What's up?
Jack Rendell. 1 shot.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Wallace outside. Pass to Dort. Back to Wallace. Williams from long range. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan Half Court
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup against the Magic, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. And it's Şengün in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Smith. No points so far. Van Vliet with it. And the layup is good off the glass.
You can count on Van Vliet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Smith outside. Let's go with a three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Hartenstein with a screen on Green to the paint. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And, you know, that sequence was all about the screen in my mind. Worked off of it to get a perfectly clean look there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Get loud, man! On the court is your High Squad. Free t-shirts are incoming. Who wants one? You gotta get loud.
First in steals, and they do a great job taking care of the ball, finishing top 2 in fewest turnovers a game. This is a team that plays with great pace and control.
Ranking number 1 in steals, this team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Brooks, the pass to Green. Van Vliet outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter. Thunder leading by 5. Wallace outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Brooks finds Smith. And here's Van Vliet. Takes a 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Van Vliet. And no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And he makes it.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Houston has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Pass to Şengün. Now Green. Van Vliet on the wing. Three-pointer. The Thunder pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Williams passes to Hartenstein, and he comes up with a bucket. And now it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 14. That one rolls around and rims out. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 6.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Houston has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Here's Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in.
A slight bump on that play. Brooks just kind of shrugs it off.
The Thunder have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Pass to Wallace. Dort outside for 3. Rebounded by Green.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Doubled by Hartenstein for 3. Smith. Here's Şengün. No good with a layup. The Thunder shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Williams against Van Vliet. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Smith. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Now here's Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. It's not going to go for him.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green finds Smith. Now here's Şengün. Williams defending. The fader. Şengün, no good. Brooks against Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Williams in at center. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Rockets trail by 14. Here's Shepard. Pass to Thompson. From about 16, he hits the back iron and sinks it.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. To the middle. Here's Joe. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Joe's got his first points of the game.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Houston has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Thompson outside. Outside, Green. Thompson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from 11. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 17 points was their biggest margin.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Can't cash it in from close range. With the floater, Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Intercepted! Now here's Whitmore, guarded closely. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Thompson. Şengün with it. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. On the wing, Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And rejected.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Wear hip t-shirts to the loudest section. So make some noise.
And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Green. Brooks comes in for Whitmore. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Thompson. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepard. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, He's checked in for Williams. Jalen Williams comes in for Wiggins. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Joe. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Smith.
More points for Van Vliet, putting some spice on that pumpkin tonight.
Williams on the wing, covered by Smith. Williams misses. Rockets trail by 10. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Şengün, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. And Şengün, throw it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Now here's Wallace. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. With some arc. Ooh, Shea, what touch!
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
And Houston has possession. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. Van Vliet's got 4 points this quarter. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the fourth. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Basket's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Give a big hand to your Little Dipper.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. And the Thunder in possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Shea. Good on the shot. He's got 22.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Smith outside. Pass to Green from behind the arc. Williams grabs the board. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting 56% today.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Thunder.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Here's Van Vliet. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.